And welcome to Fallout 4 When Pigs Fly. That's not what the episode's called, but it is now, maybe. Who knows?
Well, you can always decide that later, right?
This is... Did we get Preston's goddamn perk yet?
I have no idea. I don't
Let's
remember.
check it. See, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 lately, but with a completely different character.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much about the game thanks to Sandman99 here, as well as a bunch of independent research. And I promise you guys, once my character is level 50 something, I will show you exactly how to make a god. Now, what is Preston's perk called again?
I think it's called United We Stand.
What is Preston's perk called again? I definitely don't have it. Also, I can hear myself in the background, so I want to turn that down just a tad.
Yeah, I'm just testing here.
I definitely don't have it. Also, I can hear myself in the background, so I want to turn that down just a tad.
Yeah, I'm just testing. Okay, now I can mute it
Alright.
because I just wanted to make sure my voice was coming through okay. On the Okay, now I can. Oh, I got the remote backwards. That's why it's not working.
That happens. That's okay. One time when I had, one time after I got off work, back in the day when I was working at the grocery store, it was a Friday night, so me and my friends went to Laser Quest. This is my early 20s. Then we went to Boston Pizza and we drank fish bowls all night long. And then I played video games when I got home until like 6 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 2 in the afternoon, and my TV was so bright I tried to turn it off. I tried to use the remote control in the window. I was trying to turn off the window. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was young once too. I see you still have I see you still have man hands though.
You still don't have the Pimp Boy 3000 or 3 million, so we'll call it even.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did manage to get the medicine stick though finally.
The medicine stick's a great weapon.
It is. I like it a lot. And since I don't know if you watched the last episode, but since I managed
I'm
to
3 episodes behind, unfortunately.
Okay.
Daddy duties has kind of taken a lot of the things I
anyway,
normally do.
I managed to completely bungle my encounter with Benny when I finally caught up to him, and basically screwed the pooch in every possible way. You know how that guy shows up from Caesar's Legion after you encounter Benny, and he says all is forgiven, and Caesar wants to see you. Well, within 10 minutes, I'd already shot several more Caesar's Legion members, and basically screwed the pooch on that too. So I'm going to end up having to probably kill half of the Legion in order to get to Benny.
I really wish you would send me text messages about stuff like this so I could warn you. Also, are you in the camp right now?
No, I haven't quite got there yet.
You need to go back to the strip, go to Mick and Ralph's. You need to get a tiny toy gun.
Oh.
You know why?
Nope, I don't know why.
Because, well, let me ask you a question. Would you like the laser from Independence Day to help back you up on this? Or do you want to do it solo?
Well, I don't know.
Because you could have the laser from Independence Day do most of the work for you. You still get the XP. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you know what? My riot shotgun has been doing a good job so far.
What do you think would happen if I went over Diamond City's walls?
It would probably glitch the game out.
Let's do it.
I think it would probably glitch the game out because you have to go through the doorway in order to load the exterior cells.
It's not actually... oh, it is. You can't. It blocks you off. You know why I thought I could do it, though? I'm going to explain to you why. So, you've done a fair amount of exploring in Fallout 4, yes?
Yeah, quite a bit, yeah.
I think I might have glitched the game. Anyway,
you probably did.
While we're waiting for the game to decide what it wants to do... Hey, I can see my house from here. While we're trying to figure out what the game wants to do... okay, okay, sure. I was going to explain something. So did you know that there's an overpass that directly connects to Good Neighbor?
Quite possibly, although usually you can't. You can only travel a relatively short distance, right? There's that overpass that uh, actually has an encounter area on it,
Why is
and it,
Preston hurt? Did he try to fly in the sky and get broken? He sure did.
yeah,
Yeah, but there's an
probably.
overpass that leads to a roof, and on the roof it says Two Diamond City, and when you go into it, you end up on a roof in Good Neighbor, and you can just walk off and land in Good Neighbor regular like nothing happened.
Oh,
See, I've never
yeah.
found anything about that or seen that in any playthrough, so I just thought it was cool. So when I finally did see, like, make it happen, I just thought I'd mention it. That's
Uh,
all.
yeah. I know. I've read that there is a certain place that you can jump off of the overpass that looks down on Good Neighbor
Hmm.
without being killed, right?
Yeah, it's just something I did because there was raiders on the overpass. I
Yeah.
killed the raiders, and then I saw a roof, so I just kind of like walked onto the roof to get like a vantage point to shoot them, and then this is my science character, obviously, and then the roof I couldn't get back up, so I was like, okay, well, what are we gonna do here? What's the name of this weapon again? Because I name all my weapons
Combat.
after women. Ah,
Uh,
Melissa.
oh, that's your combat rifle, right?
Yeah, it does more damage against Mirelurks and bugs. Look at all that ammo I have
Uh,
for Melissa.
yeah, you have a lot of ammunition.
For Melissa, yeah. How much ammo do I have for Betty? Just as much. Betty's my nasty girl. Melissa's my good Catholic girl. You know what I like about the jetpack ring, Sandman?
What do you like about the jetpack ring aside from being able to fly, basically?
I get to do my favorite thing. Wasteland Safari.
I see you're still targeting those legs.
That's because only synths and ghouls can survive shit like that. We've had this conversation.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If you want to do that kind of thing, I already told you about it once. But that 10 millimeter pistol that Deb has for sale at Bunker Hill, Wastelander's friend, does extra limb damage, right?
Yeah, it does. Extra limb damage is not a bad one. Look at the spread of
Well,
that shotgun.
yeah.
You know, I know I was just a little bit brutal there with my shooting, but you guys have to excuse me. I've been playing with a character who cannot use guns for so long now, it just felt good to start shooting.
Well, see, if you got the long barrel or the short barrel on that shotgun,
I think it's the short barrel, but I'm not sure.
well,
I tried to
you can look,
optimize it based off what you said.
yeah, you can look at it and check, right?
Oh,
Like
that's Melissa.
if you look at it in your
There's
inventory, you
Betty.
can
Looks like it's the long ported shielded barrel.
no on the shotgun. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. We're looking at the shotgun right now.
yeah,
You have to
okay,
mind
yeah,
the delay.
yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, because the spread, like the way that your targeting crosshairs are on the screen, the spread on that would be much wider if you had the short barrel, right?
That's true.
But even at fairly close range there, I noticed that you made quite a few marks on the wall. Oh, look, you better shoot that thing.
I don't think there's going to be enough meat left after I stop.
Well,
Hey, a bloat flag land. Roll 'em
yeah.
all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man? Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
if you're in your early 20s. When you get to my
So now,
age, you're a 75-minute man. The song's about taking a shit, right?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Because if it's about the other thing, it's at least 82 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
You gotta make
Yeah.
sure to be very attentive. Okay,
Brag, 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 brag.
that's bragging?
But what does she say?
She making a lot of assumptions there.
uh, yeah, well, I happen to know who she is, so I'll
You
have
think
to
she?
ask her. I'll have to ask her if you're telling the truth the next time I see her.
Well, how long it takes me to take a pee? Steaming in man.
So what are you doing here today?
Well, my quest is all fucked up, and I'm not sure why. You can see when pigs fly is located, but I think maybe we got a miscellaneous one here. So we're gonna take that off because we're getting confused. That's why we're back in Diamond City. And now we're gonna sing one of my favorite songs, "Bongo Bongo Bongo in the Congo" by Danny Kaye.
Okay, you got to go over there, somewhere in the neighborhood of Monsignor Plaza, by the looks of it.
That's correct. Wow, my AP actually goes down. That's weird.
Well, yeah, you're sprinting. That's why.
No, it's just oh, I have to change some of my hotkeys. Sorry, guys. I've been playing very battle-intensive fights lately, so I gotta change some stuff around here. Um, so Radaway should be on the left.
So how did you manage to get 1,000 carry weight capacity anyway?
Oh, it's the jetpack ring.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also adding all those resistances. See, that's why I have 100 poison resistance, 229 energy, 115, and 178 mostly. Like
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
see right there.
So that's all from that one item, huh?
I mean, people who use the underweave armor say what?
Well, no, I wasn't criticizing. I was just wondering where it came from because I know that you're playing a largely vanilla game. So in the
Yeah, on very
largely
hard, and I don't have no ballistic weave yet. I'm just a baby.
yeah, yeah, in the largely vanilla game though too, the characters' armor values and stuff like that tend to be much lower, right?
I just like how her hair just gets all fucked up. Look at her hair just clipping.
Hey,
It's
it's
trying to
hair
exist.
it's hair physics. That's what that is, right?
That's not
They
hair physics. That's fighting game physics.
No, but in this game though, they actually did introduce hair physics
Oh, really?
onto their character. Oh yeah, because if you stop doing that and just start moving around normally, you'll notice that her hair will move around a little bit too, right? I think it's dead, Jim.
It's not dead until it stops twitching. And
So
if it's twitching because I'm still shooting it.
Yeah, you see how when you're running there, your hair moves a little bit,
Yep.
right? Yeah. Uh-oh, you just stepped on a mine.
Hey, look, I'm doing that thing you like. I'm playing in whatever first or third person is. See,
Yeah,
I'm very dyslexic, so it's hard.
this is third person view here.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
One more tomorrow. It's interesting. I've been singing a lot to my son lately. Not like regular music, but nerdy songs.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you watch. Did you happen to watch the Netflix live action adaptation of One Piece yet?
No.
I think you and Peanuts would really like it. But there's
I don't know.
this.
I'm not really too sure that that's my cup of tea, right?
Well, I know that the wife didn't want to watch it, like the actual anime, but she watched the live action version and then she wanted to watch the anime. And she actually really likes both of them quite a bit.
Oh,
Anyway, what was I gonna say? There's this song called Binks Sake. The English version is called Binks Brew.
oh,
And I've been singing Binks Brew to my son every time he won't go down for a nap or go down to sleep at nighttime, and he's been really responding to it. But I'm just like, there's no music playing, right? I'm just singing. I'm like, yo ho yo ho, like just softly, and he's just out within minutes.
oh.
And yeah, just wanted to
Well,
share that with you guys. That's all.
well, little tricks of parenthood. Who
Yeah,
is that in the background that I keep glimpsing? Have you got Preston Garvey with you or something?
yeah, it's Preston Garvey.
Oh, okay.
See?
It's just that you stop and change directions and stuff so quickly half the time I can't tell if it's him or if it's a raider, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, don't shoot him. Jeez,
I'm
what are you
so
doing?
sorry about that. I actually dropped my controller and it fell and
Yeah,
they're too
yeah,
funny.
okay. Now
Hey, I haven't.
You're gonna have to use a stim pack on him now.
Am I?
Yeah.
No, he's not there anymore. He's somewhere else. He's right there. He's fine. That looks like a bad wound, soldier. You should get that checked out.
Yeah.
I've definitely ruined the.
Yeah, you ruined his jacket.
You know, like in the Old West when they would wear like their spurs inside and they're like, I'm really gonna scar the carpet. I really scarred the carpet just now.
Huh. So, where does this wonderful quest that you were going to do start?
In that building. Before we do that, so these guys had the audacity to be alive, and you see raiders, right? You know what I
Yep.
see? I literally see floating numbers. I see floating XP.
Oh,
Oh, I'm falling down. I fell. Okay. I fell down some stairs.
whoops. There was holes. There was a hole in those stairs. I think that's what happened there.
Hey, look, a safe. I'm a hack that. Yeah, that's what happened. I fell down them stairs. Not because I'm incompetent, because there's holes there.
Yeah.
Also, one more thing, my son. This is the last thing I'll mention about my son on tonight. He is eating more watermelon than me, and he doesn't even have teeth.
Yeah. Well, you know, watermelon's fairly soft, so you don't really need teeth to eat it.
Yeah, that's true. So what I like to
Yeah.
do is I like to cut a whole watermelon up into tiny cubes, and then I eat them with a fork. Like I keep
Yeah.
them like in a big silver bowl in the fridge. It has like a lid on them, and I eat them. The reason I did that is
Yeah.
because back in the day, I would watch like Transformers Beast Wars, and I pretend they were Energon cubes while I was eating them, because giant fucking nerd.
Uh-huh.
And you laugh at that like someone who saw the at least one episode of the G1 cartoon to understand the Energon
No,
reference.
I never actually. So,
Huh,
who's
that's
this?
interesting. Well, this is where you start the quest. This guy's a completely unique NPC, but last time I came through here, it wasn't considered stealing to take his shit, so maybe the quest has been updated since then. Anyway. Oh, look at all those weapons. A pipe pistol. Sexy.
Yeah.
So you can talk to Suggs, and he really doesn't have anything useful to say, and
Buy and sell. Just
Well,
want
why don't you
everything
talk
you've
to
got
him then?
and see if we can make a deal.
he doesn't have anything useful to say, and you can just go, what's new?
Anything happening around here?
Nothing you'd be
Oh,
interested
he's a
in.
merchant.
Now,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You can barter with him.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. He has lots of ammo and some junk, and that's about it. Because his weapons, I have better weapons than he does. But that's a nice nail gun, you know. Oh, wait, nail gun. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a
That's
nail
something
gun.
new.
Yeah,
right?
I've never seen. I've heard of a grease gun. We've talked about it at length. I've never seen a nail gun before.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
We're
I
gonna
don't-
buy a nail
I-
gun.
I don't think you'd be able to get the grease gun mod because Sony doesn't allow it, right?
No, that's true. But there are some
So-
examples where they're contrary about stuff like that, which is weird. Anyway, No, I wanna get the nail gun. But I need to get rid of some ammo because as you can see I have too much ammo.
Yeah, but if it doesn't weigh anything, why does it matter, really?
Money.
Oh,
Yeah, in my games, it might surprise you, but the only thing I pick up is ammo. Like when I'm playing with my I pick up junk and ammo and that's it. And I don't sell the junk. I just
no.
sell the ammo. Because with my character Gonzalez, I can walk through. I'll finish the watermelon story in a second, just in case anyone out there thought that my
That you had,
brain
yeah.
stroked out again. It didn't. But when you have as many thoughts as I have in my head crashing around, you have to go illogically sometimes. Anyway, um, I just pick up ammo and junk, and because I'm able to do so many dungeons so quickly, just for XP grinding, I end up making a lot of money in a short period of time, so I'm never hurting for business.
Ah,
Moving shop to
okay.
Cambridge was a good idea. There's a little less heat compared to the military base. The sirens there tend to attract ferals. Like shit on a mole rat. At least raiders are a bit more predictable. Using the Chinese grenade launcher we salvaged at the training yard, I've developed schematics for some prototype pipe versions. Marvin's offered up some additional ideas, but they're a bit on the impractical side. I probably shouldn't have laughed when he mentioned partnering up, though. I should apologize later.
Okay.
Marvin's gone missing. And so have my schematics for the pipe version of the grenade launcher. I've been paying the raiders for protection, so I don't think it's kidnapping. I'm kind of worried about him, to be honest. We didn't leave on the best terms. Word is there's another merchant working out of the Monsieur Plaza selling grenade launchers to the raiders. But not just any
Aha.
launchers, pipe ones. The plot thickens, kids. The plot thickens. That's why too soon to be that's way too soon to be a coincidence. I'd bet my last rat away they got my schematics. Bastards are trying to put me out of business with my own product. Hopefully Marvin's safe. That's the most important thing. Still, it'd be nice to find out what happened to both him and my work so I can salvage my deal with the weapon traders downtown.
You know what Red Eye says? Missing means dead, right?
Red Eye? Yeah, Red
Yeah,
Eye from Nuka World.
that's right. I said that because you said that you'd played with a different character through Nuka World recently, so I just figured I'd remind you of that. That missing means dead.
That's correct. Red Eye is my favorite thing about Nuka World, and I honestly, we will get back to the Watermelon story in a minute here. When I kill Red Eye, if you can kill Red Eye, because I'm just gonna get Gage's perk, and then I will rain down holy fire on Nuka World. The raiders will think it's a biblical catastrophe, the likes of
Oh,
which Moses.
you're going to stab them all to death with Pikmin's blade, or what?
No, I'm actually almost close to being level 49, which means I'll be able
Oh,
to get that final perk for Weaponsmith, which means it'll be a Ripper that causes bleed damage. Not
oh,
stagger, but bleed. And my guy has adamantium skeleton and a whole bunch of perks that make him godlike. The only problem with this character is there's no way to reset your perks, which is annoying because I spent perks
unwisely.
unwisely on things I didn't need, and I didn't understand how the character was going to shake out. But the perks that I did invest in, I'm not too broken up about because obviously I needed ninja, I needed sneak, but it's like the unarmed perks I wish I hadn't spent, you know. But it's
Well,
whatever.
the thing is though, you play a punching character so much though that I can see why you'd go there, right?
Yeah, but now I know about the new way I like to play. Also, the current Ripper it actually, even though it's very fast compared to the fast weapon, with the way the knife weapon actually works versus like the switchblade versus the Ripper, especially with the bleed effect, I'm able to damage more targets more heavily with Pikmin's blade than I am with the level 2 ranked Ripper. But again, I don't have that super awesome stagger one from Far Harbor, so we'll see. But as of now, unless you want to be a sick bastard and just dismember corpses, the Pikmin's blade seems to be a better all-purpose weapon. Because I noticed that when it comes to fighting robots and anything in power armor, the Ripper kind of falls short. It's good against everything else, but against actually against Mirelurks too. Okay, I don't like the way this is going. You know what that means? It's time to solve my problems the only way you should ever solve your problems, kids. Take drugs. Time to take some drugs, kids. Gonna take some drugs. Oh yeah, let's take some vodka. Fuck, why not? Fucking kill! This is basically America in a nutshell. Take drugs, slow down time, keep firing a gun.
Yeah, you should see what legendary that glowing one was carrying, too.
Yeah, punishing right leather arm.
Okay, well, that might be pretty good.
It has a good effect, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's as good as armor as what I'm using right now.
Oh, I don't even know what you're using right now.
Let's find out together. So, blistering studded right leather arm. Grants increase energy and damage resistance, lower your HP up to 35.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one doesn't really... it basically increases in armor value as your health gets lower. I personally think that probably...
The other one's better.
The other one is better.
Definitely, but I can't find it now. Did I pick it up?
It's just partway down through the... Yeah, partway down the list there.
Flex 10% melee damage on attacker.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
If I can upgrade it fully and it has the same armor value of what I'm wearing, then it's going to be the new one.
Yeah. Well,
okay, let's hunt down the rest of these feral scum.
The difference between the armor value of it right now and the armor value of your other piece is really pretty insignificant, though, when you think about it.
Where the fuck did the synths come from?
Mainly because I've done a little bit of research on how the damage curve works in this game. And so if you've got, like 160 armor, like ballistic protection, and you could potentially go up to like 180 ballistic protection, well, from a damage reduction point of view, those two values are not very different.
That's fair.
Right. Like, the amount of additional protection that you would get from increasing your armor value by 20 points is almost insignificant. Because the damage curve is not linear against your armor value, right? It's logarithmic, so it kind of goes upward in an ever increasing curve, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need more and more and more and more damage resistance in order to reduce damage a significant amount, right? So, and I think it's at about 500 that you end up with about 50% reduction in damage against most types of attacks. Like like most mid to higher tier weapons, right? And then you don't really notice a good increase in damage reduction again until you get to the point where you're wearing like a higher tiered power armor or something like that, right? You got to get up like to the 1600 damage resistance range before you start to notice a difference again after about 500.
That's fair. Also, according to Duke Nukem and me as well, power armor's for pussies.
Yeah,
Also,
but power armor in this game is the only way that you're ever going to attain the kind of damage resistance that you need in order to be able to, say, go toe to toe with some of the biggest and baddest monsters in this game, right?
that's true.
Because with the little tiny bit of armor that you've got right now, I mean, you're doing fine against raiders and that kind of thing. But if you go up against like an alpha deathclaw or something like that, and it gets its claws on you, well, then it'll just tear you to pieces, right?
That's true, kids. Now, without cheesing the game like I am, where I can just use my, I can just find like a perch to sit on and just shoot the Deathclaw to death, you'd have to play smarter.
Well, no, that's what the power armor is for, right? I mean, once you get, say, the highest tier T60 or extra 1 power armor, then you've got enough armor that you can stand there toe to toe and duke it out with most enemies, right?
True, but you can also get around that a little bit. Not in the vanilla game, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, in my game, though, basically, I use ballistic weave, and I have, like outfit and armor mods that allow me to wear extra pieces.
Which is something that should have just been in the game.
Yeah, well, if you look in the creation kit, you can see that the vanilla game only uses about half of the actual body slots that are available, right? And which means that if they wanted to introduce like smaller or more pieces of armor or clothing, like gloves and like that kind of thing, then they could do that, and it would double your potential armor value, right? But they don't use about half of those body slots for anything. They're just not. They're just unused in the vanilla game.
That's Marvin's store security.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of mod makers who make outfits and armor and stuff like that, Marvin's store security. Oh, this is different. He tried punching you. What happened there? I thought he had a gun, and then he tried punching you.
Yeah, he got disarmed.
Oh, I see.
It's a new thing. Sometimes that's a piggy bank mine, you're gonna see a lot of those. They're very annoying. Yeah, it's a new thing. If you shoot someone at the right angle now, or if you punch them or you hit them with melee, you have a chance of disarming them.
Oh, there's a double-barreled shotgun there.
It's not a double-barreled shotgun.
It's not?
It's a rapid pipe
no.
grenade launcher rifle.
Well, no, I'm talking about in the background there on that shelf behind
Oh,
the
yeah,
counter
that's
there.
true. That's correct.
Yeah.
Hypothesis. I hate Suggs. Despise him. He mocks my ideas. Tells me they're impractical and a symptom of an underlying mental issue. Well, at least I have ideas. At least I have imagination. Theory. I hate him because for 3 years I gave my sweat and tears and brain cells to that ungrateful son of a bitch, helping turn his boring ideas into reality. But one day I asked him when he'd make me a full-time partner, and he said when pigs fly. Well, I've done it. I've made pigs fly. In fact, when me and my new friends see him next, these little piggies are going to fly right into his stupid face. Law. Suggs deserves to die. It will be my pigs that kill him. I know just where to wait for him, too. There's a rooftop across the street from his workshop with a clear view of the road. As soon as he leaves to make his deliveries, I'll rain pork from above. And when the piggy slams into his skull, and the broken glass cuts into his skin, and the cut becomes infected, and he dies weeks later due to a lack of available medical supplies and poor health infrastructure, everything he owns will be mine. As far as plans go, it's practically foolproof.
So he's going to drop a piggy bank on him, is he?
Except all the pigs explode.
I see.
Hey, that guy doesn't have any legs. That's weird. Anyway, back to the watermelon story. Yes, I know I shot the guy's legs off. Don't write in the comments. I'm yours? Well, you got turned into dust, so I don't think anything you just said is true. Anyway, back to the watermelon story. There's this weird thing, okay? So, imagine this big rubber thing that looks like a thumb. And it has holes all over it. You can put fruit inside of it, and it seals up and clips onto like a shirt or a piece of cloth, or even a bib that the baby would wear, and they can suck the fruit out of there, like get all the juice and little bits of it and digestible bits.
Okay. Yeah,
And that's how he's eating watermelon, mango, peaches, cherries. His favorite is watermelon, though. So it's perfect because I can literally just sit there and me and my son can eat Energon cubes together. It's perfect. And that's the watermelon story. Probably a half hour later.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a while, but you eventually
But we got there.
Yeah.
And he can put it away. Sometimes he eats 4, 5, 6 pieces.
Wow.
Something I also learned for dog health the other day. Did you know that cutting up apple for dogs is actually good for their teeth?
Well, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it as actually promotes good gum health and is good for the digestive tract. And apparently, there is no such thing as too much watermelon for a dog. As long as they don't eat the seeds or the rind, watermelon has no negative side effects for dogs. Because the sugar isn't enough sugar to cause them any sort of distress, like the natural sugar.
Yeah.
And and a watermelon is just hydration, right? So on a hot day, if your dog ain't drinking, just give them some watermelon. Cut it up and just give it to them.
Well, I know our dog likes watermelon.
And now you know why.
Yeah.
Like in the last 4 days, I maybe had the equivalent of 3 bubbly waters. I've mostly just been drinking water. Now, this is a hard fight. So we're going to just kind of cheese it a little bit, if that's okay with you folks at home.
All right. So, what are we doing here?
We're sitting on this roof because he's literally shooting... They're basically bottle cap bombs. And the reason this fight is so dangerous... He's dead now.
Yeah.
But... his store secure is alive. Now the reason I did it this way is I will show you. So there is one way and one way onto this roof only. It's this way.
Oh, I know where this is.
Yes.
Yeah, I know where this is.
And
it's over near the Kendall Red Rocket.
That's right. Now, do you see this? That's a piggy bag of mine.
That fire. Oh, okay.
And he has a bunch of them all throughout. And even on hard, even with a high level character, the resulting explosion and constant bombardment by Marvin, who's still alive and down there, is very difficult. How the fuck did Marvin survive?
Maybe he jumped off the roof.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we're just gonna... Now, yeah, this is gonna be sick, but whatever. Marvin caused me a lot of pain in my game, so... Marvin doesn't get ahead. Fatality. Grenade launcher schematics. Return the schematics to Scugs. What are they fighting down there? Bargain store security is fighting a wild mongrel. Did he just fire a mini nuke at me? No, he's got the junk. He's got a junk spewer.
He's shooting a junk jet at you? Really?
He sure is.
Yeah, here comes the baseball. Yeah, actually, you know what? Somebody told me in comments on our channel that I should try out the junk jet because it gives me unlimited carrying capacity for
Excuse
junk.
Hey,
Yes.
But
Yes, it does.
But I tried it out and it didn't work.
What?
Yeah, like I would load all my junk into the junk jet, and my carry weight just kept going up and up and up.
That doesn't make any sense. So that was when pigs fly, kids.
Ah, it's all over. What did you get for a reward there? You got some kind of a fancy gun?
Oh yes, let's show the people at home what it does. Okay.
Yeah, there
It's
it
not
is.
that.
Penetrating
No.
Chinese. Yeah, that thing right there. You just
Yes.
passed it again.
Let's take a look at it.
No, it's not that. It's that right there.
Who wants to take it for a spin?
Okay, so it's got the penetrating legendary on it. Does a ton of damage.
But you know, we can't use this without making it. Can we? I mean, not only do we have to give this baby a name, but you know what else we have to do, don't you?
I don't know. I imagine it's probably modifiable on the weapon workbench too, right?
Exactly. Do 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 do. Crazy, he calls me. Come crazy, crazy in love with you. Oh right, I built this, didn't I?
I don't know. What did you build? Oh yeah, yeah.
And I put the Minutemen flag there because I was catting for the Minutemen.
Yeah, you have this big empty building with nothing in it.
That's right. And next week we'll show you the vault on my non-modded character. It's not the biggest vault. It's pretty small, but you know, I did what I could.
Is it inside Vault 88? Is that where you were building that?
Exactly.
Ah,
We'll put a powerful receiver on this guy. Long barrel. Fluted long barrel. Well, color me piggy. Let's do that. Full stock. Marksman stock. More like it. Standard magazine. We need a large magazine, don't we? Standard sights. We need a reflex sight. Ooh, this gun's really cool, actually. Ballistic shield? Are you shitting me? Oh, it's a ballistic. Do you see this, Sandman?
I've got a bit of a delay here, so you're still
That's a
looking at
fucking
scopes for me.
ballistic shield.
Okay, I see it now.
Well, I mean, I may not be able to get half the stuff you get, but you can't get this.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
ballistic
okay.
shield. Oh my god, we're gonna have fun with this weapon in this playthrough. You bet your bippy we will. Now, let's see, what is this gonna do? No, we're not fucking with the muzzle. Marine. Oh, it's got its own unique paint jobs, too.
Graffiti.
Graffiti? Okay, graffiti it is. I know why you said graffiti. It's because of the nuker girl on the butt of the gun. But I got it because of the vault boy right there.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't notice.
Oh my god,
what
look
it
at
was.
that! Action boy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Now this little beauty needs a name. And it needs a riot shield. I know exactly what we're gonna name it.
Something shorter than penetrating, powerful Chinese grenade launcher rifle, I would think, right?
Chi-Chi, just like Goku's wife. Oh, Chi-Chi, you're so beautiful. Do we not have gun at rank 4, or are we too low level to get it? Is that why it's...
I don't know. You forgot to put your shield thing on there.
I couldn't do it, I don't have gun at rank 4.
Yeah, how many ranks of some perk did I see there? Oh no, that was ability scores, right? So you don't have gun nut 4 yet, so you can't put the shield on, hey?
I don't even remember where gun nut is. I haven't
It's right
even
there.
been...
Down one, right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you probably need something like, well, I don't remember what you need now, level 42 or something?
Level 42? Level 39. I have to wait that long to get my goddamn riot shield? Are you shitting me?
Ah, I guess so. You'll have to do without it.
You know what? I'm so mad I'm gonna kill everyone in the settlement. I'm kidding, kids. Don't shit where you eat. You know what I'm saying? I am carrying a lot of weight.
Yeah, but you can carry a lot of weight.
That's true. Now, what we wanted to do is we wanted to take a look at changing up our armband there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this stuff.
Yeah, you probably don't need to carry all those extra pieces of armor around that you're not using anything for, right?
I also don't think we need the Furious board.
No, probably not.
I also want to play with the Nogan a little bit, see what that's all about, you know? And we didn't even touch the rapid pipe grenade launch rifle. So we'll take a look at that too. Okay.
Well, it looks like it does a lot of damage as well.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
The Brotherhood of Steel is, they're still around.
Can you hear Travis being nervous or no?
I can't hear anything because I have the volume turned down to avoid
That's correct, yes.
feedback problems. So basically the only audio I can hear is you.
Well, what else do you really need to hear, you know?
Through my headset. So I'm basically just watching deaf guy style here.
Well, what else do you need? I mean, who wouldn't want to hear the sound of Clark Gable's voice every 8 seconds?
Okay, so this thing has a pretty low damage per shot, but it looks like it's a full automatic weapon. Are all the receivers automatic?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look.
It looks like it, because your fire rate is 145, right?
But the best fire rate is this one, the rapid receiver at 168.
Yeah, but that also reduces your damage per shot a little bit too. And if you divide that fire rate by 10, that's how many shots per second you can fire with it. So,
a gauze muzzle? It has a gauze muzzle, Sandman.
Yeah. So basically with this weapon you can fire 14 shots per second, right? Oh, that boosts your damage a little bit too.
Overcharged gauze muzzle. What the fuck? Why are there so many cool weapons being added?
You need rank 3 science to get that one, but you could give yourself the gauze muzzle, and that boosts your damage per shot a little bit. And then you need to find some nails somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, maybe.
Well,
now this needs a weapon.
Unless you can make them in a workbench or something.
This is Harriet. Now let's see what we can do with this baby.
Well, right now nothing because you have no nails.
No, I
Oh,
was
you're
talking
talking
about, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, boom pipe seems to be the best paint job on this one, so we're just gonna leave it as boom pipe. And this is a pipe. This is a pipe gun, so you must like it. Let's put a bayonet on it, stab people. Why not?
Why would you put a suppressor on a grenade launcher? That seems a little counterintuitive, really.
I want them to know I'm coming.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean when grenades detonate, isn't it kind of obvious that they're like having somebody throwing or firing grenades at them?
Pretty
It
much,
makes
yeah.
wow, you get a lot of different kinds of stocks for that thing too.
Yeah. Let's see what receivers we have here.
Well, you put a short barrel or a long barrel. That looks like you got the usual selection of receivers. So you could put a powerful receiver on it.
Well, it's a shitty pipe, so...
Well, hey, it's a gun that shoots frag grenades, right? And I would imagine that
a peach by any other name.
yeah, I would imagine that probably it's a bit better than throwing frag grenades because that probably doesn't have much of an arc, right? It probably shoots them more or less in a straight line.
Where's the boom? I didn't see no boom, did you?
Nope, I didn't either.
We got to establish range on this motherfucker.
Well, you need to find a target that you can shoot at then from a little ways away. What you need to do is you need to go to Spectacle Island and build a gun range.
Maybe I should.
Right, because it's Spectacle Island, and like if you'll need lots of concrete though.
Well, I don't think that'll be a problem.
But basically, you need a space. Like I think Spectacle Island is one of the physically largest settlements in the game, and you need a very large space in order to be able to build something where you can kind of shoot and see what your what effect your weapons have.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped.
So you know how you can plant crops? Do you know you can also plant gun crops?
Yeah, you're growing turrets, are you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, they're kind of sunk into the road quite a bit too.
They're really coming along, eh?
Yeah.
Good harvest this year.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that one. It grew right up into the sky. So did that one. Look at that.
Yeah, wow, eh? So did that one.
You know, when you see such a good harvest, your heart just, you feel real good for your local farmers, you know?
It looks like you can't put them on top of those posts because they turn red.
You can. It's just a real asshole about it sometimes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so it's probably just finicky about exactly where you put them, right?
That's exactly the problem, yeah. Alright. I am the Sweater Vest Gamer.
I am Sandman99.
Before we go, we're going to do something that that I've always wanted to do. We're going to scum save.
Okay.
Do you happen to know where this is going?
No, I don't know where this is going.
So I'm gonna say something to you. Diamond City, Bunker Hill.
Okay. Diamond City, Bunker Hill. What?
Well, you get to choose one: Diamond City or Bunker Hill.
Well, I don't know. Bunker Hill.
Bunker Hill. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed that
Bunker
song
Hill it
by
is.
Warren Smith. Because
And we will pick. Have I found Bunker Hill yet with this character? It doesn't look like I have. Well, it looks like it's gonna have to be Diamond City then.
You haven't. You can't fast travel to Bunker Hill.
note
You
You've
can't
been
fast
everywhere.
from a
You've been
sponsor
everywhere
here
around
in Diamond
Bunker
City.
Hill except for
except
there.
Bunker Hill.
Like, you've been really close to it a few times too.
I haven't found Good Neighbor either.
But that's okay
Yeah.
because he
Oh, and the game crashed.